The Christmas story is great, but are there some parts that we believe that just aren't true? Stick around. Hey there, my name is WayneWrz, and on this channel we are walking the journey towards Jesus together. I love Christmas, I love everything we celebrate, I love decorating. We have a nativity, and in that nativity set there are 3 wise men. So the first Christmas myth we're going to talk today about is the wise men. How many and when did they get there? But first, I'm going into Goodwill to look for orange Chuck Taylors and exercise pants because my knees get cold when I ride my bike. So let's check that out. And I have pants. Those should keep the knees warm. So generally in a nativity or any Christmas story, we see 3 wise men and we see them at the manger. So that almost fell. So we see in Matthew and Luke, it talks about the wise men from the east, the Magi. And it says after Jesus was born, they came. So looking at Matthew and Luke, it's probably at least 40 days after Jesus was born, and up to 2 years. We see that Herod had the babies up to 2 years born. A lot of scholars look at around a year old that Jesus was when the Magi came to visit him. So they probably weren't there that night with the shepherds and the angels and Mary and Joseph in the stables. And also they brought 3 gifts: gold, frankincense, and myrrh. But in none of the gospel accounts does it tell us how many Magi there were. There could have been 2, there could have been 8. Some of the research to that time says they usually traveled in packs of 12. So we don't know. We don't know exactly when they came, and we don't know exactly how many, but we do know that they came. These great learned wise men came to worship and adore Jesus, who was born God's Son, King of the Jews. So they came to worship him. And next we'll talk about when is Christmas? It is a beautiful, beautiful winter day. It's like December 6th. But was Jesus born on December 25th? Was he? Was he? So was Jesus born on December 25th? Honestly, we don't know. That date was established somewhere between 300 and 400 AD, best we can guess. Some of the earliest dates given were around 200 AD. They gave the dates that would have been somewhere around March 20th, April 15th, April 20th to 21st, or May 20th. But none of those dates got accepted. We celebrate Christmas on December 25th. Actually, January 6th is another date that some different parts of religions celebrate Christmas on. And I don't think the date really matters. My guess is it wasn't in December. Some of that just doesn't make sense with shepherds in the fields and all that. But we don't know. The Bible doesn't tell us. They weren't concerned with it. And I don't know that we need to be either. We celebrate Jesus' birth. We celebrate that he came to live as a man and die for his sins, for We celebrate that he came to live as a man and to die for our sins, but the actual date isn't that important. So hey, keep celebrating Christmas on December 25th. Have your wise men there at the manger. Have 3 of them, 4 of them, 8 of them. That's up to you. We have one more Christmas myth we'll get to, but I'm going to see if I can get my wife to help me with that one. I almost forgot about the last Christmas myth. I was about to go to bed. It's like 10:15. Mary, did you know? It's a song. My wife loves it. It was sang by this person, that person, Pentatonics, and 8 other people. But some of those lines talk about, Mary, did you know that your baby boy would one day rule the nations, that he'd calm the storm with his hands, that he would heal the blind, heal the deaf. And an angel appeared to Mary and told her that the baby inside of her would be the Son of God. So she knew that. And there's prophecies that talk about the Messiah, the coming Messiah, who Jesus was, raising the dead, healing the deaf, healing the blind, calming the storms. So maybe Mary didn't know, but she probably had an idea. So those are 3 things about Christmas you can think about this year. Don't let them stop you from celebrating. You know, the wise men, the date, and what Mary knew aren't actually important. What's important is that we take some time this Christmas season to celebrate that Jesus came to live as a man and to die for our sins. We don't need to get hung up on the details that we don't know about. There's plenty that we do know about and plenty to celebrate this year. So I hope you enjoy the Christmas season with your family. You guys have a great week as we walk the journey towards Jesus. Take care. Polar Bear. To subscribe, click on the circle on the left. To check out our friend's channel, click that circle on the right. To watch a video that YouTube thinks you should watch, click that box in the middle. And if you want to learn more about supporting me on Patreon, click the link in the description.